and you want to have a relationship, so you decide to have a kid with someone you don't really like, and you keep hanging out in the strip clubs, and you keep drinking on the weekends, and you keep eating unhealthy. By the time you're 30, you would have built a lot of unhealthy habits that are harder to change. The older you get, the harder it is to change habits. Life is all about habits and routine. There's certain years throughout your life that shape you more than others. I think there is 2 5-year windows that totally shape and determine a big part of your life. The first 5-year time window is between the ages of 8 to 13. A lot of people say that pre-kindergarten and early education are the key to development, but I disagree. I think in your middle school years and maybe the first or second year of high school determine your pathway for the foundational years of your life. Between the ages of 8 to 13, what you see in your house, who you hang out with, what you do after school, determine a big portion of it. That's when you hit puberty. That's when you have a recall of the beginning of your life. Very few people have a vivid memory of life before the age of 8. See, at the age of 8, you start to have consciousness. You start to have hormones in your body that make you want to, react to. You start to be conscious that you want to impress your friends. That's when you start telling your mother, oh, don't drop me off in front of the school, drop me off away. You want to show that you are becoming your own person. And so through peer pressure, through hormones, through what you see in your house and who you start to hang out with, between the ages of 8 to 13 are going to determine your young adult life, how you're going to finish high school, where you're going to go to college, the friends you're going to associate with, and the crucial decisions you're going to make to shape your young adolescent life. If you can get to the age of 25 without seriously hurting yourself through a bad decision with jail or having a kid or not working, if you can get to 25 and still kind of have not made any seriously bad decision, the next crucial 5-year time window is between the age of 25 to 30. If at the age of 25 you have no kids, you haven't made any type of illegal activity, and you have some type of job or educational background, at 25 you're either going to determine that you're going to grow your career, like stop hanging out frivolously at clubs, stop maybe social drinking, stop maybe social smoking. At 25, you say, you know what, I'm going to get my stuff together. And you really build your career, build your healthy habits, maybe join a church group or support group, and then build yourself to the age of 30. You will develop a great future for your life. But if at the age of 25 you get restless and you want to have a relationship, so you decide to have a kid with someone you don't really like, and you keep hanging out in the strip clubs, and you keep drinking on the weekends, and you keep eating unhealthy, by the time you're 30, you would have built a lot of unhealthy habits that are harder to change. The older you get, the harder it is to change habits. Life is all about habits and routine. Life is also about who you associate with. Life is also about how you look at yourself, your self-image, your self-confidence. Life is also about whose mentorship you've put yourself under, your goals, and your self-confidence. I want to go back to that. Look, when you're between the ages of 8 to 13, you don't have self-confidence. You're trying to impress other people. When you're at the age of 25, you're either going to really work on yourself or you're going to really give in to society. If you can be at the age of 30 and have put in the work to develop yourself in your career, in your physical life, in your mental, emotional, get into a support group, and by the age of 30, if you've really developed yourself, you can really skyrocket and really live a great life. But if you ask me, Sam, what are the most important years of your life? I want to say 2 5-year windows. From the ages to 8 to 13, and then from the ages to 25 to 30. Those 2 time periods are pivotal in determining your life, so be conscious of them. And be conscious to redirect your life if you're on the wrong path. And that's what I would share with you. That's what I would share with a parent. That's what I would share with a person. And it matters. It matters. And what I could tell you is, guys, better to be alone than be around unhealthy situation. Leave a comment below. Let me know in your experience, what are the most important years of a person's life? Don't try to change people. Don't smother your child. Don't smother your parent. Don't smother your friends. Learn to live life and be an example, not to be an overseer. Be an example, not an overseer. Hopefully that helped. God bless.